You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC Conroe and worldwide on the irlonestar.com.
Everybody, welcome to Toast to the Town with Christy and Mel. How are you today, Christy?
I'm good. Now that I can hear you.
Okay, well, I can't hear anything because my headphones mess up my hair today, and I worked too hard.
You know, these are priorities.
I know, I love sounding shallow every once in a while. Anyway, we're glad you guys are all with us today, and if you are fixing to run around out at lunch, don't forget that we're available on FM 106.1 and 104.5, and then, of course, on YouTube. Facebook Live, and then later you can look us up on YouTube and so forth.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyway, we have a good show for you. We've got lots of information. We've got lots of things coming up. Awesome stuff. Oh, my gosh.
But you know what?
Everybody that's on a committee out at the fairgrounds is just like, oh, I can't today.
Oh, it is.
I can't today.
It is busy.
Oh, I can't
But you know what? Before we get too into this, I want to acknowledge something. This is like the most gorgeous weather we've seen in some time.
And it is amazing.
And it is the first day of spring.
It is, well,
which is why I had to get colorful today.
I know, and you look like an Easter egg, a decorated Easter egg.
I don't know exactly how to take that.
I didn't say you had the figure of an Easter egg. I said you
no,
look
it's okay.
like
I get it. Yeah, it's egg. I got it. It's good. It's good.
Anyway, yes, at 4:58 today, we will welcome in the rush of spring.
Yes, and it is a beautiful way to bring it in. It's have your windows down, sunroof open, top off, whatever you got to do.
Oh my gosh, I'm
weather.
going to the beach. You just made my decision. I'm going down there, and I'll get stopped on the way down there, and Kyle asked me for my pilot's license. That's what happened in high school. So anyway, no lie. That's really what happened in high school. The cop asked me for my pilot's license.
Yeah. Well, that kind of makes sense. But it's a beautiful day here in downtown Conroe, and we've got. There's so much going on. This is such a great but busy time of year. So many different events coming up. Obviously, we have Fair Week coming up. And tomorrow is actually the makeup day for the Montgomery County Fair Association Scholarship Golf Tournament.
Yes.
That's going to be out at April Sound Country Club. And that starts at noon tomorrow. But if you would like, you can still sign up. Go to mcfa.org. You can get all the information. You can come play, come hang out. It's always such a good time.
It is.
Always such a good time. They do some great auction items, and it's always a good lunch because the barbecue is outstanding from Shade Tree Cookers and Shack Catering, which is one and the same. The food's always great. The beer's always cold, and if the weather's like this, there's literally no better place to be.
And it is supposed to be great until Friday.
Yes.
Late Friday.
Yeah, and then it starts getting kind of wonky again, but hey. We're going to take it while we can.
I know. It's beautiful.
Yes. So this week, we started off this week with the wonderful celebration of life for our esteemed county attorney, J.D. Lambright. It's such a beautiful service. And one thing that I thought was so great about it was that it really was a genuine celebration of life. There was a lot of laughter. There were a lot of stories being told. And there was such a great, full church sanctuary to celebrate the life of a really great man. And Belinda, if you're listening, just know that you're in our thoughts and prayers, and we
Always.
just love and adore you. And we hope that our listeners will do the same. But it's JD truly, truly, truly was a treasure. And Belinda, we embrace you, and we're going to keep you busy because Montgomery County needs you.
Absolutely. That was so nice.
Yeah, that's how
that was really nice.
Yeah, so that was our Monday. But so before that happened, so Saturday we had Pam Tillis.
I know.
And you could make it.
I could not make it. Yes. However, I did look at all the videos y'all shot.
I know. It was so much fun. So Pam Tillis played at the Crichton Theater as the concluding act of the Greater Conroe Arts Alliance Rising Stars and Texas Legends Week. I can't believe I got that out.
I know.
I'm giving myself
and I know you're correct because I just read the sign right outside.
But it was a great show. Pam Tillis, what a neat person. And so personable. It was very cool to get to talk to her, and she loves our little community.
She does. I think she loves you too. She's
Well,
got quite an affinity for her Christy.
Well, it was, and she was kind of shocked when I told her that we were the fastest growing city in the nation, and she was like, "That's just astonishing." I said, "I know, it's amazing. You need to come back here often." And she said, I'll be glad to. So hopefully we'll
I
be
know.
seeing her
That'll be
again
really
sometime
cool.
soon.
That'll be really
Yes.
cool.
And coming up, the next installment of the Sounds of Texas Music Series will be the Bellamy Brothers on June
My
1st.
birthday month.
I know. It's going to be so good. It's
Of
going to be
course,
a
my
great show.
birthday is at the end of the month, but
Yeah.
it's my birthday month.
You know, and if you don't know, I guarantee, even if you're like, Bellamy Brothers, who are the Bellamy? If you Google the Bellamy Brothers, I guarantee you know at least three
That's
songs
ridiculous.
off the top of your
That's
head.
ridiculous.
I
That's, everybody
I
knows
can
Bellamy
imagine.
Brothers, and I think everybody even knows they know Bellamy Brothers.
I think so too.
They were
They've been
like
around.
they were like popular when I was in high school, and then they were still popular when you were in high school,
I
and then
know.
they're still popular today.
I know. So
That's crazy.
So
That's
fun story
forever.
about Bellamy Brothers. When I was in college, I was it was the fall of my sophomore year at Texas A&M, and I was working, and I finally bought my first brand new vehicle, and it was a GMC. And I remember my car dealer's name. His name was Curtis. This is the impact this event had on my life, because I was 19 years old. And but when I went in there to sign the final papers and get the keys to my truck, I had a Bellamy Brothers Greatest Hits cassette tape in my back pocket, and it was cued to Redneck Girl.
That's what I was fixing to say. It
So
had
the
to be Redneck Girl.
very first song that was ever played in my truck when I turned it on was Redneck Girl, and I had my windows down. It was in November.
Wasn't Daddy's pickup truck?
Nope, my windows down, and my car salesman Curtis had given me a dozen roses. Had a dozen roses laying in the seat when I picked it up because he knew it was my first car. Well, not my first car, but my first car that I purchased myself. And it was like
That's
one of the
sweet.
greatest days ever. So the Bellamy Brothers were part of that. So
They sang that to me yesterday morning as I was leaving to take Annie to school.
no, they sing it to me on a pretty regular basis. And I sing it back to them, but just because out of mutual love and respect. But you can get your tickets. You can go to friendsofconroe.com or go to the Crichton Theater's website, or you can call 936-441-SHOW and go ahead and reserve those seats. They're already going fast, even though we are 3 months out. People, this is going to be an amazing show. Don't miss it.
I'm excited.
I am too. Because just like Pam's show, she'd sit there and she'd like sing half of a song that everybody knew, and then she'd break into the story of some kind of encounter or how the song was written or how it impacted her life or something. And then she'd finish the song. And it's that kind of personal experience, because this really is a musical experience. It's not just a concert.
Right.
And you get to hear the stories and you get to know these artists. And it really is it's just so cool. So get your tickets now. We're going to be having a huge, exciting announcement coming up soon about some other things that are going on with Sounds of Texas. And I got a hair mullet and my sticky lip gloss. But so stay tuned. Be sure and like and follow us on Facebook. Look for the Sounds of Texas music series, or you can also look at the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival page, or the Friends of Conroe page, or the Moxie page, and stay up to date on all that.
Absolutely. We are all over the place.
I know.
And if you haven't liked the Moxie page, you need to just go sign on there. Moxie Innovative, lots of pictures.
Yes.
Lots of
And, and so me and Mel kind of this is where we sometimes fail. I'm just going to expose our
We do not fail.
Our
We may
slacking
be
side.
we may be a little delayed.
well, what we do is we pay a lot of time and attention to our clients and not so much on ourselves. So we're going to work on that so that y'all can see everything that we're doing, because a lot of the stuff we
I
don't
know.
promote for ourselves because
I
we're busy
know.
promoting our clients.
But my dad told me that I was very, very young. I don't know, 18, 19. And he said, "You do such a great job for everybody else. You're kind of like the plumber whose toilet didn't work." And I went, "Huh?"
Funny. You know what? My sister says the same thing about my brother-in-law, who owns Smith Brothers Diesel Service, because he takes care of everybody else. But, when she needs her oil changed or needs something done with her car, she's taking it to the dealership.
Yeah.
how it goes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so but we're not gonna be the plumber whose toilet doesn't work.
No, we are not.
We're not. We're getting active. We're getting festive. And along those lines, I just had a conversation with our producer before you came in. Our producer? No, our engineer. What are you?
All of the above.
I'm demand.
Demand.
Man.
Demand.
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 D''M-A-N.
And
Demand.
yeah, the man.
Demand.
Anyway, that
Demand
would be,
and demand.
yeah, that would be Dick. We are just. Hey, Dick, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
We're fabulous.
It is
but
a
you
beautiful
knew that
day here in
already.
downtown
Everybody knows
Conroe.
that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so I was talking. You and I were talking, and we were talking about changes in the industry and so forth, and what we're going to do to compensate that no matter who, whether they're Facebook aficionados or maybe somebody that's never seen Facebook or wants to see Facebook. So what are we going to be doing in the future, and what might we be looking forward to?
Well, the goal is to create Toast of the Town, a central way for people to tune in. So we created your show page at irlonestar.com/TOTT, Toast of the Town.
Yeah.
And basically, we're going to be hosting the live video feed there.
Okay.
So folks who don't have a Facebook account can go there, and it will be a live stream via YouTube, but you don't have to have a YouTube account. But you'll be able to watch from irlonestar.com/TOTT.
TOTT.
And listen in live too.
'Cause we're tots.
If you can't watch, you want to listen, you can listen through the live player button right there. So there's really no excuse not to tune in.
Will it be cool, like all the different camera angles and all, just like Facebook?
How fun
Oh
is
my
this
gosh,
gonna
I
be?
just love.
Well, it'll be
So
practically
where
the
am I
exact
on
same
today?
feed.
Where am I on today? Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Anyway, well, I'm kind of pumped about that.
I am too.
It's
It's gonna be fun.
a new, and so you think we might start next week?
Yeah, I actually sent in the application for it today. So it said it takes up to 24 hours to review.
Oh, how
So luckily they
exciting.
look at all your stuff and don't see that y'all curse and do things like
We
that.
don't do things like that. What are you
So-
talking about?
We
would
never
do anything
curse.
like that. Well, you did last week.
I did last week. The first time I've ever cursed.
It was because we both went. I felt like the little baby on the copper tone bottle.
I know. And Dick's over there going, "Come on, just
Get on
keep
with it.
rolling."
Yeah, but yeah, that's exciting. Some
I
new
know.
stuff. We're
I'm really-
growing and going, and
And the other thing we're going to do is this is going to really be cool is on our moxieinnovative.com website.
okay.
And we'll put links to it off of the TOTT page on Lone Star. But what we're going to do is we're going to start allowing people to book if they want to be on our show. We're going to allow them to book time on our show.
That's great.
I know it'll be really exciting, and I think we'll get people that probably wouldn't pick up the phone and call us, but that might be willing to say that.
They may wanna
"Hey,
come
I'd
chat with
love
us
to
a little
come-
bit."
I know I'd love to come sit with you, gorgeous
know.
gals,
I know.
and have
Such a fun time.
a little chat. Anyway, so we're making changes, and all kinds of stuff are going on, and all kinds of stuff are going on. All kinds of stuff is going on.
All
Okay.
kinds
Of stuff.
are.
No,
It's
of
gotta
is
be are.
prepositions. The director.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I don't know.
We're gonna get into this
I
sentence
know,
diagramming debate.
I know. Anyway, so we're making changes, and we're excited about
Well,
it.
we have we're coming up now. It's still a little ways off, but we're coming up on the anniversary of the idea of Moxie Innovative. Quickly, and we weren't really expecting
it
to
the
be
fair,
quite.
wasn't it?
I know,
The
and
cook-off?
we weren't expecting to be quite this busy this fast. So
I
now we've got
know.
all these things that we want to start off our second year with a bang, and we're going to have all kinds of things in order. And I've got some ideas, and Mel's got ideas, and Dick's got ideas, and a few other people that
Oh, and,
have been
and our
weighing
resident
in.
lumberjack who
has
calls himself our
ideas.
CEO.
And but there's lots of fun and exciting things going
know.
on. So
So when we were at the cook-off and we thought of all this,
yes.
which I don't exactly remember the moment. I think it was just kind of, hey, we should. Were we sober?
I don't remember. Is that an indication?
Yeah, exactly.
but it's,
we don't ever drink that much, people.
But it's lots of good things, fun things coming up, lots of fun events coming up. And so you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure that you
Check the
subscribe to-
Moxie page
Yeah,
regularly,
and subscribe to our Facebook page.
Right.
We're going to be getting it even busier, and I'm going to have to get a bigger day planner.
I know.
I really try because I do stuff digitally and everything, and but I'm one of those people that if I write it down, I'll remember it forever.
Right.
So so I like to have something to scribble on and then put it in my phone. But this isn't big enough anymore. So
Well, I have a whole set of those, the brown books that help.
yeah, me too. But I like why I like this one because I was going to get a bigger one when I went for this one, but it was so sparkly and pretty.
I know, but mine aren't sparkly. But what I was going to tell you is, it's just a notebook. It's just a plain notebook.
Like
and
this.
Yeah, but they're not that big.
Yeah.
That's size. Anyway, and I have a whole set of them. And when I run out of one, I just pick up the next one.
That's what I need to do.
And then
That's
and I
just what
keep
need to
them.
do.
I keep them.
It's discipline. I'm not very good at discipline.
Well, I've never been good at discipline.
Yeah.
You've made me disciplined.
Oh, because of my crazy nature.
No, well, kind of, but that's okay. But that's okay because I am a procrastinator. I am undisciplined. I am all the things that you are.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Exactly. But
we're working.
we're working. We're working together. You happen to be a smidge busier than I am right now. Well, it depends on what day it is.
Yeah, it really kind of.
Anyway, and so I it's just made me more organized.
Yeah.
Thank
Good.
you, love.
Hey, you know what? I do strive to, help perfect things.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
But anyway, so we've got, what are you saying over there?
Break.
Oh, break.
He's breaking
I
a
thought he
stick.
was throwing me like some gang signs or something over there. Okay. Well, today is Wednesday. We have 3 huge events coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
And we've got all kinds of stuff coming up. So we're going to fill you in on some great events that you're going to want to be a part of.
That's right.
So if you're leaving the office for lunch, tune us in to 104.5 or 106.1 FM. Follow us on Facebook. We'll be right back with Toast of the Town.
Is there someone you know who is hooked on vintage aircraft? Follow the Commemorative Air Force and its fleet of World War II planes, including the mighty B-17 Flying Fortress Texas Raiders, which is based in Conroe, Texas. Texas Raiders tours locally and all around the United States, offering the public a chance to put their hands on aviation history. What could be a more perfect gift than a flight on a historic B-17? Taking to the sky on the iconic bomber is an experience that will never be forgotten. For the touring schedule, reservations, or more information, go to b17texasraiders.org or call 855-FLY-A-B-17.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776.
Does volunteering at a nonprofit horse sanctuary sound wonderful? Or are you a veteran or a veteran spouse and think trying a peer group session through a local Horses and Heroes equine program might be worth trying? Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary, located in Grand Central Park by appointment only, is home to a growing number of rescued and donated horses. Visit our website at henryshomehorsesanctuary.org or check out our Facebook at Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary for more information.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Are you interested in learning more about preparing quick, healthy, and safe meals for your family? Would you like to spend time with others learning tips and tricks, along with practicing and tasting nutritious food? If so, the On the Road to Healthy Living Mobile Cooking School is for you. Call Amy Ressler at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service at 936-539-7825 to find a class near you or volunteer to host a class.
Welcome back, everybody. Wait, I'm not. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear me.
Keep talking.
I can hear me. I can hear me. There I am. I'm here. I put my headset on because I just love hearing the music. I love our music.
So, we were talking about doing an anniversary party. You know what else we need to do?
What?
We need to do an anniversary show for our 1-year Toast of the Town.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We could just have a big party.
We do. Can it last all afternoon? Can we do it? Can we last all afternoon?
Oh, it'll be fun. We'll do a
will.
compilation. It'll be a great time.
It will.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah. Okay. So tell me, I know we got the golf tournament tomorrow.
Yes. So
Okay.
the
So
MCF
what
8
else
hours.
is happening?
So going on tomorrow, hold on, I'm going to pull up all the details. The State of the City Convention Conference is being held by the Conroe Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And that is going to be held at the Lone Star Convention Center. I believe it goes from 11 to 1. But if you want to come out and find out everything that's going on in the city of Conroe, because, we are the fastest growing city in the nation.
Yes, I know that.
which is crazy.
I've been told that once or 6 times.
So it's a really great opportunity to come out, find out what's going on. You can always go to conroe.org to find out everything that's going on with the Conroe Chamber. They always have so many events going on. It's, between Conroe Chamber and the Woodlands Chamber, you can pretty much stay busy every, twice a week, every week of the month. But it's a great time to find out what's going on. I know that they have some members of City Council that are going to be there, and I'm going to tell you a few more details. Is that you?
It is, but I was bringing it up because, Shay, hey Shay, we love
Shay.
you.
Oh,
she's watching us.
Hi, Shay. And hey, you know what? I was going to say this before the break, and then I saw the break symbol. Dylan
gang sign.
Dwyer, my sweet, sweet friend.
Aw.
You are not feeling well, but I know you're getting better and stronger. And just know that we are praying for you, and
We
we
are.
love you,
We
and
are.
we cannot wait until you are out and about. I know that you finally got to get a bite to eat today.
Ooh,
I know.
solid food.
I know. So we are thinking about you, and we love you, and we know you're going to be back to your old silly self here very, very, very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Anyway, so Shay Shay was watching.
Hi, Shay Shay.
And y'all all know her too because she's been on the show before. She is our we love her.
Yeah, we really love Shay Shay, and she keeps us looking beautiful.
I know. Oh, and I've changed my mind, Shay. I am going to keep my hair long because I put hot curlers in it. Oh, and I ordered a new flat iron from Amazon. Is there anything else I can talk about?
Yeah. Okay, so State of the City. We're gonna get back to
Okay.
that. So it doesn't start at 11. It starts at 11:30,
Mhm.
and it will be hosted by the Chamber's Governmental Affairs Committee.
Right.
And on the panel will be Mayor Powell, Mayor Pro Tem Kuhn, and Councilman Chakosky. They will all be there. They've got some sponsors, including our friends at the Conroe Professional Firefighters Association. But it's going to be at the Lone Star Convention Center. The cost, the day of the event, is $35, but
Wow.
you can still show up and be a part of it. And you can eat lunch too and learn about everything that's going on with the city, which is going to be
That's awesome.
super, super
That's
great.
That is. It is super great.
Yes. And then going on that evening is Bells with Boots. That's hosted by the Woodlands Republican Women. That's always a really, really fun event. And that is going on at Papa's Ice House on Pruitt Road in Spring. It's a great time. They've got auction. I believe they've got some live music, maybe from my friend Josh Fuller, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a really cool event if you want to come out and meet some conservative ladies and have a great time. then
And
come out.
listen to Josh because he's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Um,
And maybe find a cold beverage because I'm thinking they might have one there.
I think so. So that's tomorrow evening.
That is tomorrow
Is
evening.
that on our
Starts at
calendar?
5:30.
Is that on our calendar?
No, and
I'm like a
meant to put it on there.
member. I'm a member. I should go.
You should absolutely go, and I know our friends over there would love to see everybody and welcome everybody
Yes.
in, and
Yes.
it's going to be a really great time. So that's just tomorrow. That's just
Jeez.
tomorrow.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so many crazy things going on.
I know.
And then looking beyond, so next week even is gonna just keep the busyness. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm going through so many screens. It's like I've lost my mind. Because it's also, getting ready for cheer season. It's also end of the year. It's also recovering from spring break, and it's baseball season. So y'all just excuse me and my lack of effectiveness.
Those of us who depend on her professional acumen,
Human, like it.
we know that you'll be back.
Yeah, you know what I need? This is what I've decided. We were talking about getting
Acumen.
organized. I need a big whiteboard, like a big
I know.
whiteboard on the wall where I can make a calendar and I can.
But
scribble things on it.
you know what
I
I
just don't know where I'd put it. Can I hang it in my car? Would that be feasible?
listen, and that's exactly what I was fixing
Yeah.
to say. So I woke up in the middle of the night and decided I needed a big one on my bedroom wall.
Yeah,
And then I thought that might look ridiculous.
it might be kind of weird, but it might work
Kinda
too.
weird.
I don't know. So next Tuesday we have the Woodlands Chamber of Commerce is having meet the new members reception, and I'm so blessed that I get to now be the team lead on that event.
Yeah.
And it's going to be at Good Company Barbecue, and if you've never eaten there, you really should, and if you've never had their pecan pie, you have not lived yet.
So good.
So good. So that is going on next Tuesday, starting at 5:30. And it's a really cool time to come out and meet new chamber members, as well as established chamber members who want to meet the new chamber
And
members.
that's next
Just a lot of fun.
Tuesday?
That's next Tuesday. And then next Thursday is the chamber after hours fair kickoff event because, oh my gosh, next weekend starts Fair Week.
That's what day?
That is Thursday. Thursday, March
That's
28th.
the fun one. That's
Yes,
where
we had a
everybody's
lot of fun
there.
last year.
Yeah.
It was a good
We kind
time.
of stayed later than
Yeah,
we should
I stayed way late. But we had so many friends there, we couldn't get away.
I know.
I know. But yeah, so Fair Week.
In fact, I think everybody there was our friend by the time we left.
Well, as it should be. But that starts, that's on next Thursday. So you don't have to be a chamber member to come and be a part of that. But it really is such a cool event. And it's kicking off, Fair Week, because Fair starts on Friday with the professional rodeo. And I will be there because I've got youth events. So I get to help with the little stick horse races and the mutton
Aw,
busting.
isn't that cute?
And it is so much fun. It is one of my favorite things to be a part of. And Fair Week is just amazing. So I've been involved with Fair for since like I was born.
I know. Somebody asked me. They said, "Oh, there's just nothing like spring break because you'll just be so checked out." I said, "No, I'm working during spring break. Fair Week, different story.
Yeah, totally different.
Totally checked out during
I
Fair
know.
Week.
Fair Week is always a really busy week, and because we have that, and then you've got we have also on Friday. So Friday's radio. It's also Sunshine Day for our special needs kids, and so of course Bridgewood is always a part of that. Our clients absolutely love being a part of the fair. It is insane at Bridgewood Farms right now because
I'm actually thinking of taking Annie out of
you know
school.
what? I think you absolutely should because it is going to be. It's such a fun day, and we have. I mean, projects. Everybody's got these projects, including one of our girls, Jennifer, who put together this absolutely beautiful, amazing blanket that I am going to have to figure out how I can buy it because I love it so much. But we have so many of our guys and girls that are doing these cool projects. We have Ryan, who has done this beautiful teepee that he's done with some beautiful stenciling. And it's just some cool stuff. So you can come out. Friday is fun, and then Monday we do the winner's reception for our special needs show, and we do that. And then we also have the non-livestock auction going on Monday night. And Tuesday we have Senior Citizens Day. Then Wednesday we have the livestock auction, and then Friday we kick off with cook-off.
I'm tired.
I know. It is so exciting because it really is like the best week of the year.
I know.
And then
I
we
know
get to
it
eat.
is.
And then we get to eat barbecue.
I know. And do you know
Lots
how
of good
long we've been
barbecue.
doing this?
I don't want to say that.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say it on the air, but I just mean really.
Long time.
I know.
I know.
I know.
Did I share my calf scramble story? Have I shared that with our listeners?
Well, I don't know if you shared it with the listeners. You told me the other day, and I cracked up.
Well,
It's
this kind of
awesome.
gives an idea of how long we've been a part of the Fair Association. So I remember being a kid, and my parents, were on the Fair Association before it became the Fair Association, and we would go out, and this is when the arena was just basically a pole barn with some
yeah.
fencing around it. And so back in the day, they used to say, "Okay, it's time for the calf scramble," and all of the kids would come roaring out of the stands and climbing the fences, back because that's when they allowed us to do it. And then they would put us all down at one end, and they would let out two calves that had ribbons tied around their tails. Now, if you've ever tried chasing a calf, it can be quite comical.
Okay,
and do
I
that
just
in
want you to
about
know-
4 feet of mud.
I just want you to know that redneck girl song
just came out.
Just came out. It
heard
just
it too.
came out of you.
I heard it too. All those communications classes where I tried
Yeah,
to lose that
yeah,
accent, all just got tossed out the window. But anyway, so they let this calf go. And it is every man and woman for himself.
Yeah.
Everybody from ages I think it was 5 to 13 or something like that. Anyway, but I was one of the lucky ones. I won the calf scramble.
I'm still shocked about that.
I know. I pulled the ribbon off the calf's tail, but I won the grand prize that night of a case of Dr. Pepper.
I love it.
And and I think there may have been. I think they put $20 in there too. I think there was a 20 spot along with my case of Dr. Pepper. I, being 9 years old, was more excited about the case of Dr. Pepper.
Exactly.
So that one really left an impression. But things have changed a bit since then because now if you catch a calf,
You
not
get a
only do you have to,
calf.
and you pre-register and then you raise the calf and then you get to bring it back and show it and hopefully win a college scholarship and
I know.
go on
It's
to
awesome.
be a brainiac. So,
Brainiac.
but it really is. If your kids aren't involved with the fair or 4-H, I'm telling you right now, it is such an amazing opportunity because the
is.
kids that come up through 4-H are, just intelligent leaders wanting to, embrace their community and everything. But if not, take them out to the fair. Yeah, the carnival's there, but there's so much going on. It is so much
Do
fun.
you know? I mean, really, I'm going to tell you this. And of course, carnivals back then weren't what they are today.
Mm-hmm.
It was back when your mama said, Now, y'all don't get on that fast one. The car might come off. Anyway.
The Himalaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't remember the carnival being the center of it. The center of the activity was the calves, the pigs, the lambs,
All the
sheep,
livestock, the shows going
the people,
on,
the kids,
non-livestock.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and the food. You can't forget the food. I love
Oh,
carnival
yeah.
food and fair food. It's my favorite. But
Favorite.
but you've got the rodeo, and they've got amazing post rodeo performances. Where they've got William Clark Green and Flatland Cavalry going to be out there. Two of my favorites in Texas music. There's so many reasons to come out. And it starts on Friday the 29th, and it goes all the way through Sunday the 8th or 7th, whatever day that is. Anyway, it's 10 days of amazing activity, fun things for you and the family.
7th.
If you come out during the week, entry is free. You've got all kinds of shows going on, all kinds of things you can get involved with. And if you want a full calendar of events, you go to mcfa.org, and you can get all the great details.
Yes.
Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a little bit excited about Fair Week.
I know. But that's just you. That's
This
who you
is me,
are.
yeah. So then after that, we also have, Jackson is playing for a new baseball organization this year. And we have a great fundraising golf tournament coming up on April 29th. It's the RC Elite Baseball Golf Tournament. It's going to be held at Windrose Golf Course. We are so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for those of you that don't understand or can't appreciate why a baseball team would have to do a golf tournament fundraiser, it's because a lot of our teams travel, and some of them will be going to Joplin, Missouri in June. And this is a scouting tournament, so it's a really great opportunity for them to be recognized by college coaches and professional coaches. And so we have to help offset some of those costs because it's really, really expensive. Yeah. So that's coming up on April 29th. You can look on the Moxie Facebook page. I'm going to put the registration form on there so that people can sign up if you want to play some golf with us. And then, of course, we have Around the World in 180 Minutes coming up on Friday, May 17th, which benefits Bridgewood Farms. And you can go to bridgewoodfarms.org.
Okay. Now, we need to take a break, but I want to
Yes.
talk about that just
We
a little
are.
more. So
We're gonna talk
when we
about it a
come
lot
back,
more.
we'll come. Okay?
Yes, we'll come back.
So y'all stay with us.
Health Center Southeast Texas is a federally qualified health center. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most major private insurances. For our self-pay patients, we have a sliding scale discount program available. Our health centers have qualified providers and staff striving every day to provide the best quality of care to our patients. Services offered are family medicine, behavioral health services, telepsychiatry, and pediatrics. We have 4 area locations. Look up the Health Center Southeast Texas online at hcset.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Hispanic Chamber Connections with Dr. Carlos Sanchez, President of the Woodlands Conroe Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, featuring event announcements, member highlights, and more. Tuesdays at 1 p.m., broadcasting from the heart of Conroe, Texas on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Welcome back to
we need-
Toast of the
we
Town
need
with Christy and Mel. Pom-poms.
Yeah.
I could get dangerous up in here.
I know.
I know.
I know.
So we
Been
were
a while
just
since
talking-
I've done a pom-pom routine.
Yeah. So, I started out my day
Uh-huh.
with the Woodlands Area Chamber of Commerce networking breakfast. And I always loved the networking breakfast. They had 92 people show up for the networking breakfast this morning.
Okay.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I came in kind of dragging. I sent you the picture today. Poor unicorn
Yeah.
dragging her rainbow. That was me this morning. But it's like I get here and we get talking. We talk about all the amazing things that are going on in this community. And I'm like, let's go. Bring it on.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I know.
I know. I see it. I see it. You were over there dancing.
I know. And the only thing that would make it better is if we were outside in this gorgeous weather
I
doing
know.
all this.
You know, we should get Dick to just remote us right out there.
We should.
Or demote us right out there.
Whatever.
Let's talk about Around the World in
Around
180
the World in
minutes.
180 minutes. So if
What
you
is
have,
that?
If
Just
you have
explain it
not
to me.
attended this event before, I'm going to tell you, it really is one of my favorite events that I've ever been involved with. So it benefits Bridgewood Farms, which, if you aren't familiar, is a center where it's actually the oldest nonprofit organization in Montgomery County, working with teens and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, which is obviously a cause close to both of our hearts. And they have been around for 52 years.
Wow.
And this event was started by the esteemed Mr. Ron Sikowski 11 years ago as a way to help fund some of our services and programs. So basically, it's a 3-hour event. You come in and you drink wine for 3 hours. And then you eat. And there's an auction, and there's a wine pool. And
So let me just tell y'all, I went to my first one last year.
Yes.
And it was fun.
It was
It
fun.
was a blast. And the food was great, and the wine was just awesome because you just had all these different. I didn't have many sweet wines.
No, but there's a good variety from somewhere between 15 and 18 different wine regions.
I didn't have any sweet wines.
You were working.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was just an awesome event.
It was fun.
And the esteemed Mr. Ron Sikowski.
Sikowski.
Okay. Anyway, so knowledgeable.
Yes.
So knowledgeable. I thought I knew wines and about wines. I didn't know.
Oh, he's brilliant. You know, and he actually interned with Alexander Valley Vineyards in California. And he, did some stuff there. He truly is a wine connoisseur. He's an engineer by trade. It's just one of the hobbies that he's picked up. But he's so knowledgeable, and he's so kind to share not only his knowledge and expertise, but also his contacts and his passion for helping the community. Mr. Sikowski, if you're watching or listening, thank you so much for your support, because Bridgewood Farms is really, really worthy of your time and energy. So the tickets are available. You can get those at bridgewoodfarms.org. You can also, we still got some sponsorship opportunities available. Right now, we're looking at 15 different wine regions from all around the world, and we're spotlighting Texas wines this year. I know for a fact we have 5 Texas wineries that will be represented there, and that's just in the tasting. We've got wine pool where you can get some great wines. We're going to have some great auction items. It's going to be a tremendous amount of fun. So come out and join us. Put it on your calendar, May 17th. It's a Friday, so go to work, get off work, and then come have some wine with us and support an amazing organization that means the world to me.
And where's it going to be?
It's going to be at Glade Cultural Center, which is on Woodlands Parkway. It used to be the Woodlands Welcome Center, but it is a beautiful facility. If you've not been in there, it's an art gallery. And what's so amazing is hopefully we'll have weather like this, and it overlooks this beautiful, amazing, you've got forests and woods, and you have this beautiful pond that's got this fountain coming out, and then you've got all this beautiful art and this beautiful building and facility, and it's just a really cool thing. So,
well, good.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I am excited, too.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's coming up May 17th, bridgewoodfarms.org. Don't miss it.
Okay. What else we got?
So one of our clients, Brightline Property Management, they have done something that a lot of businesses have probably thought about doing, but they have taken it the next step and done it. They actually built a studio in their office to do podcasts, so they can share all kinds of knowledge and information about, if you have property that you want to rent out, but you don't want to deal with the headache of having tenants and all that mess, you can call them, and it's like $100 a month, and they manage everything. They take care of, any kind of trouble tickets. They take care of, rent payments. They take care of all the stuff that causes you headache, and you just get the money. Makes life easier.
Yeah.
But they started doing this podcast so they can keep everybody informed about all kinds of different things, whether it be, how to do things like changing your air filters to adjusting your thermostat to be the right temperature so that you're maximizing your energy conservation. All these great things. So you can actually follow their Facebook page at Brightline Property Management, and you can take advantage of the knowledge that they are willing to share for free, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you're a real estate agent, it's a really good time to kind of clue in because they've got lots of stuff going on. They're growing so fast.
Well, what I was going to say is that they are also on the ball, all of them.
Yes.
They're just great people. And we have a good time with them.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, they're a lot of fun, and they're and they're like getting out there and they're being a part of the community and making stuff happen. So, so that's really awesome. And yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's exciting.
it is exciting.
All right. Now we have a couple of things coming up that I'm just going to throw out there. They're off in the future, but on April the 25th, that's a Thursday, we have a fundraiser for Clyde Vocal.
Our friend Clyde.
Our friend Clyde. He, as you know, is running for Constable of Precinct 2.
Yes.
And being the veteran law enforcement officer that he is, I don't know, he's got something like 1,000,006 hours. 1,000,006 hours. You know, he's a master peace officer. Anyway, so he is going to have his fundraiser at the center over in Candy Cane Park. Used to be the what is it? I'm totally drawing a blank.
Hey,
you are too.
I am, as a matter of fact. The activity center, right?
Activity Center. That's it. And at
Make it rain,
1204 Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to have a live auction. We're going to have silent auctions. We are going to have a steak dinner.
I love steak.
I know.
Yes. Yep.
Anyway.
So that'll be fun and exciting.
Yes, that will. And then after that, our good friend and client and close compadre, Judge Matt Beasley is so.
I think we should call him Matthew.
Judge Matthew.
Judge Matthew.
I just call him Judge Baby because he's young and he's a judge, so I call him Judge Baby. Yeah. So
I'm sure he just really appreciated you sharing that.
I know. Yeah. So anyway, Judge Matthew Beasley is hosting his oh my gosh crawfish fundraiser.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun
in May at Papa's. Is that correct?
I don't know.
I think
We're
so.
going to tell you all about it whenever we get this all figured out. But for those of you that don't know and are not familiar with Judge Beasley, who is the Justice of the Peace for Precinct 3, which is in South County, he has actually brought back night court.
Yes.
For people who are working during the day, they don't have the time to go sit at the courthouse all day to take care of a ticket matter or whatever it may be, and has brought back night court because that to me is the epitome of a public servant, doing what the constituents need for their betterment, and not necessarily his convenience. And that's just the kind of gentleman that he is, and I think it's really great. And he's been, going through cases and expediting things and getting things caught up and taking care of Montgomery County.
Do you know? So when us doing what we do with candidates, that people don't often realize what we go through before we actually fully get to know whether or not somebody's qualified to be a candidate.
Right.
Okay. And so when I first met him, and
because believe it or not, we do have standards.
We do. And so when I first met him, it was probably our second or third conversation. He said, there's just so much work here. He said, but I'm not going to mess around. He said, there's no reason to hire somebody extra if we don't have to. He said, I want to become the In-N-Out burger of JP Courts.
Yeah.
I cracked up. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard.
It is funny.
And do you know, by golly, he is doing it.
He is, but not in a cheesy way.
A cheesy way.
Not in a cheeseburger way, but doing it to expedite things and get people in and out.
Expeditiously, efficiently.
Everybody has a lot going on these days.
Absolutely.
There's not much time just to sit around and hang out.
He has 3 little babies. Babies. They're not babies. They're 6, 4, and 2. Almost 2.
Yeah. So anyway, to me, he's doing a great job over there. So as soon as we have finalized all the details on timing and where you can go to get tickets and all that fun stuff, we're definitely going to be sharing that because it's going to be a great event, and I know that we'll be there.
We wouldn't miss it. We wouldn't miss it. We've had his crawfish before. We will be there.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully he's going to be cooking it barefoot again because I think that has something to do with how good it was.
It has to do with that's where he grew up, was in that country with bare feet.
That's right. Over there in Louisiana.
Yeah,
so much fun. And something else that we've got going on that's coming up that I'm excited about is on May 18th, which is the Saturday after Around the World in 180 Minutes, Willis High School is actually going to be hosting their Purple and White game, which is their spring football game, kind of an introduction. We have a new football coach that is pretty amazing. And so they're going to make this a really big, fun community event. And there's going to be live music and food trucks and all kinds of fun stuff. And it's football in the spring, which I'm so okay with.
Yeah, I know.
So that's going to be coming up. So mark your calendars for May 18th. And as soon as we have some more details, we're going to be sharing that too.
So I have one additional thought here, and this is going to happen this week. So Friday night at Pacific Yard House, we are going to have a star to be born.
Tyler
McCullum.
Yes.
Sorry, I drew a blank right
That's
there.
okay. Yeah, a lot of
Anyway,
people know Parker because Parker is really
Parker is
up
really-
and coming here in the
exactly.
Texas music scene.
This is his little brother, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
I don't know if it's his little
Yeah.
brother or older brother. I don't know. But I know he's very talented.
Okay, so it's his brother.
Yeah.
So anyway, just saying. I think that we have, and for those of you who don't know, my class and the ones right under us, we all graduated with their parents.
That's awesome.
And so we have a huge crowd that is going to be there Friday night.
It's going to be lots
kind
of
of like a
fun.
high school reunion.
Right here in downtown
And,
Conroe,
yeah,
over
I
with our
know.
friends at Pacific Yard House.
I know. And the people I really feel sorry for is Tyler, because he's going to have old people filling this venue. Anyway.
Old is just a state of mind.
Absolutely.
So we're not going to say that. Young
Absolutely.
spirits.
Young spirits.
Young
That's right.
spirits, yes.
So Kathy Messer, I know you're listening. So I'll see you Friday, hon.
Yep. And what else is going on at Pacific Yard House? So
What?
this is a big secret, so don't let it go yet. Okay. So I have from a very, very good, reliable source
Yeah.
that their pizza oven has now been cured appropriately, and they will soon be offering their freshly baked pizzas.
Get out.
Right at Pacific Yard House. They are working to perfect their amazing menu of pizza
Oh,
options. And I'm excited because Scott and Teak over at Pacific Yard House, I know they are working hard to put together some amazing menu items. I'm so excited because it's going to be delicious. I just know, just talking to them. And one of the things that he's talked about, and he's probably going to kill me for bringing some of this up, but one of the ideas we talked about, one of my favorite pizzas that I've ever had was a cheeseburger pizza that had mustard and ketchup and cheese and meat and vegetables. And he said he's going to bring that back. I'm so excited. So, so that's going to be coming up at Pacific Yard House very, very soon.
Serve it with that crust.
You know what? They're actually, I talked to him about that because, we're both keto, we're working on this whole keto lifestyle. Jamie and Stephen Nailway have started Twisted Keto, which is an amazing blog where if you're looking to start the keto experience, you can go to that. Great recipes. And you talk about people that are passionate about this. And
They're
knowledgeable.
awesome.
They've done all the homework and all the research, and they're so great. But we were talking, and I said, y'all are going to have to come up with a keto-friendly pizza crust. And he goes, done. So they are going to have keto-friendly pizza at Pacific Yard House.
Get out.
I know.
Oh, please.
I know.
That'd be awesome.
It's like the heavens are opening up and embracing us.
I know.
And sending down all of this amazing love for us. I mean, maybe the rest of the world too, but for us too.
No, it's for us.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
so-
I'm sure it is.
So stay tuned for those menu items because those will be coming soon too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so lots going on at Pacific Yard House. First a concert, then pizza.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And some other things that will be coming soon that we can't talk about yet.
I
Because we are in the know.
We are in the know.
We are in the know. It's kind of fun. Kind of exciting.
Yeah.
And before we know it, school is going to be out, which, we just got back from spring break, so I don't want to think about that too much. But I can't imagine just how exciting the summer's going to be because there's going to be lots of events coming up. We've got the Bellamy Brothers concert that we talked about earlier. Fire Up the Bands is going to be coming up this, sometime. Stuff on the lake. We've got new restaurants opening up.
The
There's
Moxie
just-
birthday party.
The Moxie birthday party. It's going to be fun. And you're not going to want to miss anything. So make sure that you go to the Moxie Innovative page
Absolutely.
On Facebook and like and follow the page because we've got some new things that are going to be coming up and you don't want to miss it. We're going to have make sure that we're keeping everybody in the know, not just through our radio program and not just through the show that I do with Woodlands Online. We're going to make sure everybody knows what's going on in the community, what's coming up.
Right. And we will be doing that with both the Facebook page and our website.
Absolutely.
Which is moxieinnovative.com.
Yes, and you can always tune into irlonestar.com as well.
Yes.
And keep
/
address.
TOTT.
Yes.
I love that.
TOTT.
I'm like,
Tots. Tots. And so that way you can keep up with everything
Speaking
that's
of
going on.
tots, we have nothing to toast.
I know we have plenty to toast, just nothing to toast with.
That
so
was my
we
point.
will have to toast with iced tea after today's show.
Okay.
Because when you start out the morning at the Woodlands Chamber breakfast and you're already dragging, you don't necessarily always have your act together. Come radio show time.
Don't tell people that.
I know. Well, that's all on me.
No, don't tell people that because they think we're just like super special.
We are.
I'm sorry, I love that. We are.
You know what else I saw today on
What's that?
Facebook, and I'm going to look it up real quick because I want to make sure that I
Well,
get the
hurry,
number
'cause
of
we
years
don't
right.
have much time.
I know.
People are loving listening to us, but they're running out of time.
We had Miss Samantha on the show with Barbed Wire Barbie Boutique. She was on our show a couple weeks ago talking about starting your own business, and she started hers while she was in college and all of that good stuff. But did you know she actually had? I think it's her 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
Today
Yeah.
of her boutique.
Yeah.
So kudos and toast to you, Samantha. What an amazing accomplishment for such an amazing young lady to start a business, finish college, and just be chasing that dream. I'm so proud of her. And she's just such a great, inspirational person. She's happy. She's ready to go. And she never lets anybody else's doubts hold her back. I'm sorry, it wasn't 5 years ago. It was 6 years ago. 6 years ago. How many small businesses fail within those 6 years?
A lot.
A lot.
Like
I know.
half.
I know. And here she
More than
is,
half.
young lady, making it happen, making her dreams happen. And
Well, and she embraces the boss babe thing. She
She
just,
does.
I mean, it's just her.
and she's kind of awesome, and she's kind of fabulous, and always looks fabulous, and always rocking it and making it work.
Okay.
So-
All right. So, fearless leader over there, Dick. He just nods. I love it. He grins and nods. Fearless leader. How much time do we have left? We have 1 minute. Oh my
I think
gosh.
he's saying wrap it up.
I think he is. Well,
Either that or maybe he was dancing.
Yeah, he could have been
I know.
dancing. He could have been.
I know.
And he could join us
Yes,
because
he
we
could.
could dance with him.
I know.
All right.
May have
So
to start
everybody, listen. We will see y'all Friday at Pacific Yard House or tomorrow at
The Fair Golf Tournament
Fair
or
Golf
Bells
Tournament.
with Boots or the State of City Address.
Yeah.
So much going on, so many great things. If you have an event or something you would like to share, be sure and hit us up on the Moxie Innovative Facebook
Sure,
page or email us
absolutely.
or whatever, because we want to make sure that we share it. Tune in next week whenever we have a fabulous show planned. Fabulous. Every Wednesday from noon to 1 here at irlonestar.com or find us live on Facebook and YouTube and all kinds of great stuff. So thank you for joining us today with Toast of the Town with Christy and Mel. We will see you next week.
Thanks for checking out this show on Lone Star Community Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station. This show is owned and produced by Lone Star Community Radio and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. For more information about the show, to be a guest, or to sponsor, just contact the studio at 936-647-3776 to leave a message or email us at lscrstudios@gmail.com.